Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for having me today. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Pete, to Stu, to David, everybody who's made this event possible today. Yeah. So thank you all. And thank you for coming and watching my little talk as well. I really appreciate it. Delighted to be here in Devon. What a gorgeous place it is. It's beautiful. We've got scones, cathedrals, gorgeous countryside.
No
Hello.
pies.
No pies. So yeah, looking forward to getting back home and having a pie. Otherwise, it's perfect. So yeah, what else is Devon famous for? So started going down a bit of a rabbit hole. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that Dr. Adam Back, the inventor of the hashtag, the father of Bitcoin, did his computer science degree here at the university and got his PhD here? No, well neither did I.
I found out in the pub last night.
Did you? So I thought that was quite cool. There's something else, it was a bit more grisly, but this was quite interesting. The last women to be hung as witches in England was here, actually, on no connection, on St Lucas Camp. How bad's that? In the late 1600s. So anyway, fascinating, very good. You've got your music as well. Chris Martin's from here. Yeah, I know that's not your cup of tea. Muse down the road, is it? Yay, they're really cool in Tinworth. So yeah, great place. And here is my weird, obscure little talk from Kerry, Katona to pen testing. And this is all about me, my favourite subject. Okay, so who doesn't love a Venn diagram, am I right? So me and Kerry Katona, we're both children of the 80s. We both, yeah, thank you. We're both in Iceland ads. We're both northern, don't know if you can tell by the accent. No. Questionable career choices and paid for something slightly ridiculous. Kerry Katona, she's a reality TV veteran. New autobiography every 18 months. Atomic Kitten, famous just generally for being famous. Has a Wikipedia page. And then there's me, gets paid for cybersecurity, not life choices. Hasn't married a boy band member yet. Peak fame, 17 likes on LinkedIn. And crisis management doesn't involve OK Magazine. Now, just to prove I'm not some absolute freak of nature with an obsession with Kerry Katona, here is the connection. So that's me, yay! That was an Iceland advert in the noughties. So this is all about my weird career into cybersecurity and transferable skills. Coming back to what the lovely Harriet said before, and I was like, yay, that's in my talk too. Okay, so whistle-stop tour of my working life. So I went to university, I did English, Literature and History at Cardiff University, didn't know what to do, so obviously I went into teaching. And that wasn't for me. It is a hard gig teaching. Any teachers in the room? No, it's really hard. You've got, people trying to get out of the windows, you're being sworn at, chairs being flung around, and that's just in the staff room. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try my hand at acting, darling. I'm going to be an actor. And I probably did better than most wannabe actors and models and actresses. I had a speaking part in Kerry. I was in Hollyoaks, Gemma. I was in music video, Little Man Take European Lover. Yeah, so that was that. Then kids. So I stopped doing that and I got a job in the civil service even, put my teeth back in, whilst having a baby. Then my husband owns a company, so I was kind of like working for his company, raising the kids. And it's something you touched on as well, Harriet, trying to juggle things, it's hard. And my kids now, they're 13 and 16, one's doing his GCSEs, that's just a whole other talk, that is. But anyway, I've thought, you know what, they're a bit older, they can look after themselves, I want something for me, something that I can do. So all I literally did was Googled what are the most in-demand jobs in the world, and cybersecurity popped up. And at first I thought, I can't do cybersecurity, I don't know anything about computers, it's just not me at all. I'll come to the transferable skills in a minute. So I did a cybersecurity course, caps lock. After doing the caps lock, I got a job at caps lock, being a cybersecurity careers advisor, which kind of fitted in with my experience at the Job Centre Plus, you know, trying to get people back to work, helping people from all different types of backgrounds, all walks of life, vulnerable people, and just being able to connect with people on all different levels and help them. So there were quite a lot of crossover. Then I worked somewhere else as a junior analyst. Oh, that was the thing, that's the point of that. Do you remember when the government advertised this and they got absolutely slated and they're like, Rishi, Fatima's already got a job, she's a ballet dancer, leave her alone. But I thought, oh God, yeah, Fatima can do it, so can I. So that it worked on me. Which brings me to where I am now. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the best version of myself as a magical genie. And I work at that security company, and here are a few of my lovely colleagues. So, what I'd say is the transferable skills, soft skills, I'd call them impact skills, because you can teach someone how to do the tech. And I'm not diminishing that and saying it's not important, not for a second, we need our engineers. But you need to be able to get on with people and be able to communicate. In fact, when I was at Caps Lock, my colleague Rory, who I'm working again with now, he was like, did some research, and the top skill that was most wanted within cybersecurity was great communication skills. So, yeah, I think the common thread in everything that I've kind of done work-wise is customer service. Like, always put the customer first. They're literally paying for you to do a job, so you just give your best self and try your best all the time. Sense of humour, great communicator, problem solving, not just techie but human skills. Being able to speak to everybody. And I think treating everyone with the same grace, whether you're talking to someone worth millions and millions or a student or whoever it is, you just treat people how you like to be treated yourself. It's that easy. And a willingness to learn, yeah. If you've got that curiosity and that drive, and you're enthusiastic, that's probably one of the main things. So, in summary, transferable skills, impact skills matter. Cyber is an industry for everyone. It's such a gigantic industry. So, whatever your skill set is, whatever your personal qualities are, whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, whether you're techie, non-techie, whether you love people or hate people, it's just such a big industry. There's a place for you. Never look down on someone unless you're helping them up. I just think that's a nice little motto for life in general. And be nice, because the world is a small town and nowhere is smaller than cyber. If you're an arsehole, it'll come back to you. People will know about it. So, that's it. Any questions?
That's brilliant. You did a great talk.
What did you say?
You're still an arsehole.
I'm not gonna lie, I did.
Still nice.
How did I do for time? Oh, it's all right. Oh, good. Have I got loads of time? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Woo!
Yay!
Go on, let's ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do you find now working with techies? Are they the Wild West for you, or like herding cats, or like
Herding
children?
cats.
Princesses are like children, aren't they?
Yeah. The ones that I work with are generally, they are lovely. And I've got, what else am I going to say? Yeah, no, they are really nice people. And there's something that I was scared of coming into this industry, because I'm not techie, and I hate it when a woman comes up and says, I'm not techie, but it's not my bag. I'm interested in people, very much so. I love people, but I'm not interested in what that lad was on about before. Not got a clue. It was brilliant, and I loved him, but I had no idea of the middle bits. But I thought people are gonna, like on my first day on my caps lock course, I sat there and I cried. I was like, everyone's gonna think I'm really stupid. And I sat and I cried. But the more I've been working in this industry, probably a couple of years now, what I found is that it's not snobby. Nobody looks down the nose on you at all. It's quite a neurodiverse, which suits me right down to the ground. It's quite a geeky industry and it's very unjudgmental. So back to your original question on pen testers. They're not what I perceive. I thought they'd be condescending arseholes, and the ones I've worked with, they're not. They're nice, they're just normal people. And we've all got our different strengths and weaknesses. I think as long as people realise that, it's a good starting point.
So they're easier to work with than Kerry Katona.
Oh, is the camera still on? Is it? I'll talk about that to you later. But hell yes. Harriet.
Just an observation is, I guess I was a career changer as well back in the day. And what I used to really love in the early career of security was sitting with the techies when I was at MOJ. You would learn something new every day, right? And that willingness to actually talk and explain it to you so that you can then go, oh yeah, I can go and talk to the next person. So I think I can totally relate to your journey.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, I know what a pen test is. I don't need to know all the nuts and bolts. I know what the different types are, and I don't pretend to. That's why the pen tester's with me. And I say, right, talk to them now. So yeah, thank you very much, Harriet. Hi. Hello.
Hi, I'm Kim.
Hi, Kim.
I'm interested in your journey as like a parent in tech as well. Like, how do you maintain your confidence and your energy while being?
It's all front. I'm knackered. I'm running off coffee and adrenaline. So yeah, no. How old are you? Have you got kids?
I haven't got kids.
What are you thinking
yet,
for the future?
but I'm getting married in October.
Oh, congratulations. Yay, Kim.
I'm currently at the stage in my career where I work as a software engineer lead of a platform operations team at a company called Bots Dog Food. Fantastic team. I've eaten the dog food, delicious. But it's kind of scary to think that, you know, like in a year or two's time, I have to step back from my career, you know, go on maternity leave and all that jazz at a point where I could, you know that I can push.
Do you know what?
I
would say if the company aren't supportive of you, they're not worth working for. Christ, we need the human population to live on, so if they're not empathetic, and there's no, now I do sound like a cheese ball, there's no greater joy than being a mum, but it's true, that is the most important job that you can do in the world. So for me, that can just wait, and your employee, I know Rosie would, you know, they should be empathetic, I'm sure they will be. I reckon Harriet could answer that. Sorry to put you on the spot last year, Harriet. What are your views?
I wouldn't see it. Did you say having to take a step back?
Yeah.
So I've had 2 children. I just did a talk, funny enough, about my career, and I think it's not a step back. It's you're making a choice to prioritise one thing, and remember that your family and your friends are people that need you as well. But you know, it's a challenge for women that you sometimes have to take a chunk of your career that, you know, you might have to slow down. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to get to the destination. And I think that just means that you have all those other wonderful experiences. And like Lisa said, if you've got the support from your company to bring someone in that can hold the fort for you and cover all of that stuff, there really isn't much of a delay or an impact to your trajectory to where you're going. So yeah, go for it.
And are there lots of other mums within that company that you can kind of see what's happened? Because I know, obviously, your environment is going to be really supportive. You've got Rosie. And you've got,
Alliance is really great.
I think it does come down to, like, you know, how it's set up.
Yeah, it's quite a young company. So there's only a few, like 1 or 2 people that have just started maternity leave.
Yeah.
So I think the policy is pretty generous because the founders have become parents themselves, and all of a sudden they're like, whoa. so I think that's good. I think also, it's like a confidence thing of myself as well. Like so far it's like, ooh, like
Yeah.
like the next thing, and it's like, whoa, actually, I can focus on other aspects. A career is always going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
forms. It's kind of sidestep and be like, you know what, it's okay. Like, I'm not going to suddenly lose my tech skills.
No.
You know, like, showing
Yeah, I
that
know
time. I think that was my fear, is like, oh, I'm not going to be coding so much. What would happen then? Will they just forget?
Remember that all parents experience sleep deprivation, which carries on a long time after maternity leave. So the dads as well have to go through a degree of sleeplessness and stress as well. But you can also share your maternity leave. You could go back to work early.
I was actually doing a PhD, so probably. It's like the PhD baby.
Thank you, Kim. Has anyone got any questions? Hi.
So you're from up north, like a couple of us.
Yeah, where are you from, Russ?
Sadly, I'm from Hull. I apologise.
Oh no, my brother lives in Hull. I love it. Okay. Yeah.
Remember, she's from Wigan. It's all.
Yeah, it's all relative. Yeah.
That makes sense then.
Right.
That makes sense then.
I mean, I shouldn't throw stones actually.
I was just going to say,
I won't
says
throw
you.
stones. Sorry,
I was going to say, are you planning on going back now, or are you going to stay down here where it's nice?
Well, you know what? I miss the pies. What can I say?
I do
we
know
have
what-
pasties.
This doesn't feel like B-sides Exeter, can I just say that?
Besides
Oh,
your
sorry.
No, you've got to put gravy on everything, or are you doing it?
I do, absolutely.
We'll start a conversation again.
The gravy.
Still scarred from last time.
Do you know what? Fish and chips and gravy. Shut up. It's good.
I agree. Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah. Any more? Can I get a picture of me doing that with you in the background?
Yes.
Would that be okay? Thank you.
I've already taken a time to send to Rosie, so I'm
Oh,
expecting this
thank
on
you.
socials.
She
What
said
was
get
that
a load
program?
of pictures for
Thumbnail.
social.
I was going to say,
Do you want to take it? Like, and
Go on,
sorry.
David.
It's not bad.
Are we all doing it as well?
Should we all do this?
Come on.
Oh, nice and cheesy, everyone.